be going over the states of matter. My name is Miss Gilmore and this is Troy. We're going to go over the standards and goals first. The standard is matter and its interactions, and the students will be able to follow directions. And the students will also be able to evaluate the results of an experiment to determine whether the mixing of two or more substances result in a change of properties. And then we're going to go to our video.
Smile and learn.
Okay, there we go.
Ugh, it's so hot. Hey there, I'm making some strawberry popsicles. It's steaming hot today, and I really wanted to have one. But for them to stay solid, I'd have to put them in the freezer like these ones and wait for a while. Really? You don't know what a solid is? It's one of the states of matter. Don't worry, I'll tell you all about them right away. Matter, the substance all things are made of, exists in three states: liquid, like this strawberry juice; solid, like this popsicle; and gas, like the water vapor coming out of this pot. Everything we drink is in its liquid state. Matter, in its liquid state, takes on the shape of the container, and its volume always stays the same. Particles are separated and can move freely. Can you see how they're moving? They look like they're dancing. The popsicles we eat are solid. Matter in its solid state is characterized by having a fixed shape and volume. Particles are held together in an organized structure. See? Lastly, the gaseous state. The vapor coming out of the pot is a gas. Matter, in its gaseous state, can change its volume and shape, taking up the space of its container. See? Particles are well separated and can move freely. Look, they move like crazy. Did you get the idea? Let's recap a little. Matter exists in three states: solid, liquid, and gas. Solid matter has a definite shape and volume. Particles are well organized and held closely together. Liquid matter takes on the shape of its container, occupying always the same space. Besides, particles are separated and can move freely. Gas matter doesn't have a fixed shape or volume. Its particles are well separated and can move freely. That is all about states of matter. Very interesting, isn't it? Well, I'm leaving now. I won't sell any popsicles if I don't. See you around.
Alrighty. Now we're going to go back to our PowerPoint. And our materials that we're going to be using today is our balloon, a small funnel, baking soda, vinegar, a small empty 20-ounce bottle, pencils or journals, markers, and I'm also going to be handing out a step-by-step worksheet to help you work through the experiment. Alrighty. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put on our lab equipment. So here you go. So we're going to have our goggles, our lab coat, and then if we have gloves, we'd also put gloves on as well. Okay. There you go. And then also, if we had more students here, they would have a partner to help guide them through the experiment if they had any questions. So the first thing I'm going to hand out is the step-by-step to help guide students in case they get a little bit behind. So there's that. And then we're also going to be passing out balloons. but I'm going to allow my students to pick the color that they want, and I've provided them with pink, blue, yellow, red, green, and orange. Okay. And then you're also going to pick out a marker. And there's 10 colors for them to choose from. So you may pick out a marker of your choice. There you go. And you can just take a couple minutes and draw on your balloon and make it your own. Get these out of the way. Now, as you do that, I'll be passing out the rest of our supplies. Okay, are you through with your balloon? Okay. And then what we're also gonna do is put this back up, and we've got our funnel. So we are gonna open our balloon and do that. And since we're gonna be working together today, since we don't have enough supplies to do it on our own. There you go, hold that. Hold that right there at the bottom. And then we're gonna put in 3 teaspoons of baking soda. One, 2, and 3. Okay, and we're gonna grab right here and shake it and make sure all the baking soda gets into the bottom of our balloon. Then the next thing that we're gonna do is take the funnel out and set the balloon aside. And if you will, hold the bottle and the funnel for me, and we're gonna fill the bottle 1/3 of vinegar. And we're just gonna eyeball it. Alrighty, that looks pretty good. So far we have 2 states of matter, our baking soda, which is a solid, and our liquid is vinegar. And as a reference to our standard, we're looking to see if we add 2 or more substances if it creates a chemical reaction. So we're gonna make sure to put the balloon completely over the lid of the bottle, and if you will, go ahead and turn it up and put all the baking soda in the bottle and see what happens. And as you can see, mixing the 2 substances, a solid and liquid, it created a gas called carbon dioxide that's in the balloon. And so now we know that when we add baking soda and vinegar, it creates a gas which inflates the balloon. And that's pretty neat. There we go. See, it's staying up pretty good. There we go. Now, after that, we're going to take the balloon off. Watch out. It will come off. There we go. Ooh, I don't want it to get all over the place. And then what we would do is we're going to go to our next slide, and it says, what happened? When the baking soda and vinegar mixed in the bottle, it created a gas called carbon dioxide. It created bubbles and a gas, which eventually inflates the balloon. I chose this experiment so you can visually see the chemical reaction and how the states of matter can change. So then the students would refer back to their step by step. And after the experiment, they are to pour out the remaining liquid into the sink. Alright, and then throw away your balloon and bottle into the trash in the bottle. And then you're going to wash your hands at the sink, and then you'll return to your seat. We'll make sure we do a good 20 seconds. Dry your hands off with a paper towel. And throw it away in the trash can. And then you may return to your seat. And then step 13 says write in your journal for 10 minutes about what you saw. And here are the prompts that I provided for them. One is what happened when the vinegar and baking soda mixed together in the bottle. The second one is what did you learn from the experiment? And the third was what was your prediction of what was going to happen versus what actually happened? So here is his journal and a pencil, and he can use either all or two or one of the following prompts that are provided to him. And there you go. Let's go ahead and start writing. Alrighty, and then for time's sake, we're just gonna skip past this, but in a regular classroom setting, if we were gonna do the full 10 minutes, we would do that. And then I'd also allow students who wanted to share, if anyone wanted to let anyone know what they discovered, they can also do that. Next, and final part of the lesson, we'll be passing out the summative assessment. It is a total of 9 questions and is multiple choice. They will be asked to write their name at the top and then complete their assessment. variety. And I went ahead and watched as he answered, and he did get 100% accuracy, which is very good. And then to complete the lesson, if we had more students, we would just go through what we learned today and do an exit ticket on if they wanted to share anything or had any ideas for the next lesson. And that concludes the lesson for today. Thank you.